You think Nick's team will get their first win here? Or you think it's all ovaries?
Man, that's such a strong
0-3.
team for being 0-3.
Yeah.
They've been playing so well in all of their games.
Honestly, every game in that group has been really close. The furthest apart was 13-9, right? 13-9. So.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think if Puma is on fire, they won't win.
Yeah.
Puma plays really weird angles on Omen, and it's just too good.
All right, let's get it.
Here we go.
All right, let's check these. Yeah, check these lineups out. Pretty par for the course of them. They played the same heroes every round, every game on what's it called, Steven's team, and then yeah, on Execute, Slippers isn't on Phoenix actually. Slippers is on Breach now, and Phoenix is on Jason. That's pretty interesting.
And Nick is on Raze.
Yeah, they really swap stuff around. This team comp is
Omar's got a lineup for his sonar dart.
This team comp is really aggressive coming out of Execute. A ton of ways to clear space.
I mean, I like that because what we were talking about last game was that they were very lacking in the aggression. And maybe just switching up their hero choices, giving Nick an opportunity to go crazy.
Oh, but Monkseal leaving Garage and letting them enter. This could be terrible for the C site. And there's the pick. Zoidberg gets it. Oh, and the weapon swap, but he still lives. Steven saves him. What is this? It's just the timing, but he's getting bailed out by his teammates over and over. That was insane, actually. It's your time to shine, my friend. Ooh. Good round by Colin, opening up the site with a pick, finishing off.
Yep.
That was a really unfortunate moment for Monkseal to move out of Garage there, right when they pushed Garage.
Yeah.
Unless he went on to C, but he hesitated and he didn't know where to go.
Do have a few ghosts being forced up on both.
Let's see this lineup. Omar with the big brain lineups.
Yeah. I think he threw this out last round as well, so he's going to go down a little bit, and it looks like it lands somewhere on A site.
Revealing area.
He just watches it go. He's like, oh, I hope that landed where I wanted.
Beautiful.
It hasn't landed yet. There he goes. Ooh, check short.
Okay.
Alright, Steven with the move. But it would be Monkseal with the first contact. And he gets... Oh! He gets two! That's huge. Steven, though, sees him in the smoke. Oh, and it's Monkseal. No, that's not Monkseal. That's Nick. And he can't get it. Oh, and the round's over. And I forgot which key is who. And it's too late.
Welcome to Everything Sucks. Yeah, and then I figured out that everything just gets randomized upon
Switch?
the switch.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That's why it makes it even harder after that. And I'm like, God, I
Yeah.
hate everything.
Okay, not true randomized. I did figure out, so it's the same order for the team. They just swap which set of numbers they are. So like 1 goes to 6, 6 goes to 1. Like everything shifts by 5. Very confusing, but okay.
All right,
same
he's
setup.
gonna have
same
first
dart.
contact here, Zane. Oh, he sees the arrow coming out, or I guess he saw it. I hope he noticed. But there's a lot of people stacked around here, and Zane, it's gonna be on him. He gets one! What a beautiful shot. Dropping back to sight. And spawning a rotate from a couple people, moving off of B. And Jesse's gonna need to help Zane out. Zane gave up a lot of the sight to get off here. Jesse needs to help him out here. They might be on. Oh, Jesse's taking the long way around. That's probably not the right call right now, but they're not on yet.
Well, lots of damage though.
Can Jesse get anybody? Oh, and he can't get him long. And Nick's walled off. Can Slippers salvage this round? He'll need a good flash.
Yeah, I was about to say, did this frozen?
It's frozen?
Which is fine.
Let me fix it. They better now.
It's back.
Nice. Oh, Slippers dies. But they still have a good shot. The second defuse. Nick's actually kind of far away. Coming up short. Did they hear him? They had to have heard him. Oh, and they double peek him because they know they have time to finish this.
Yeah, he got the halfway mark beforehand too, so it's very much time to work with there.
And Jason, honestly, Jason top fragged their last game, and he's starting it off really strong here.
Yeah.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Interesting buy of a Spectre by Nick. He's got 6,500 and decides that a Spectre is the correct choice here.
Look at Omar, dude. He has every lineup all over the map. Look at this shit. He's on C site, getting the lineups, playing the utility role. And Steven hopping out a window. That's the ult from Slippers, or no, Monk Seal. Oh. And he knows he's really, really close, but they got the pick, and Monk Seal's just holding wall. Jesse's gonna have first contact here. Oh, he whiffs the first shot, but they're going through garage, and Monk Seal gets one, gets two! But the C site's open, and Breach has to see this. Breach gets one. He's running into somebody on long, though. That's the last man.
All that's left though. Omar on long, and the spike's down. They got full control over the spike, but
Omar, the last one alive.
Aggressive play.
Deja vu with Omar here, and he's still not dead. Oh! It's not enough.
That was I mean, it was an aggressive push, so a good end of the round.
Don't
But it was a very dangerous start by Nick on that. By fighting early when he had full spike control before his team was there to back him up.
For sure.
Luckily, he doesn't fall in, so then the round's pretty easy to clean up from that point.
And look at Monk Seal, actually top fragging at this point in the game. It's early, but he's got some mojo. He's on the Phoenix, and this team definitely needed aggression, so this could actually work out very well for them. Steven with the dry peek. Oh, he gets dunked! And that's huge. Nick with the op. He can do it in Valorant too, not just CSGO. And on long, Fire Knight's about to run into people, but he dies, and I can't switch to the right fucking button. Okay, there we go. But Nick's the one to respond. He knows they're long, and he hears them coming up on site. Can he get it? Oh, he whiffs the first shot. Gets the second. Ooh, he gets bailed out. And he sees him short. And Nick winning the round. There's one more mid. Ooh.
Okay, so he does have
But there's only one man up.
Which means that he could go either direction, and they don't know this yet. Oh, he's just gonna save, it looks like.
No, no, no. Going for the backstab.
Okay.
Colin's feeling it. He knows he needs to get some momentum back for his team.
And Nick's aggressively holding long, so both teammates can be looking back towards spawn right now. They should be from Jesse and Breach, whoever's playing on
he
Breach.
might run right into Slippers here. It's just going to be an aim battle. Oh! Neither of them drop in the initial shot. Oh!
Oh, that flash.
That was close. He had only a 20 HP after that fight. And now Nick's team is actually chained together 3 in a row. Compared to some of the other maps, I feel like this map is actually like a little more T-sided. Not necessarily T-sided, but like, you know, 3 sites, 3 places to hold. more spread on the defense. Like, if you can come out with a solid, like, what, 7 rounds on defense? 8 rounds? Like, that's actually, like, pretty crippling, I think.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, there's like 5 major, well, 4.5.
Oh, he's flashed. Well, he chooses to back off flash. And Nick rotating around. They don't want to over-rotate. They're backing out into short. They saw the wall and they're thinking, okay, I don't want to commit to this. But they have to realize that Jason's hiding in the same corner he hid in earlier, and I think this could be really dangerous if they remember. Jesse moving back into mid. Jesse, if he dry peeks this, it might be dangerous from window. Dangerous. Oh, his corner. Jesse shouldn't commit to this.
My ult.
He's got 5 major.
But Jason, in the smoke, gets one again in the same spot. He's aggressive. He might go for it. He pushes out and gets another and gets spike. Jason's on fire, literally. Well, not literally. He has to step forward a little bit for that. Okay, now he's on fire. Can he get one? Does he know one's next to him in the box, though? Oh, he sees him. Oh, but the reload. The pistol. And he's bailed out. He's going to get killed through the box. He needs to move. One window.
Joke's over. You're dead.
So now it's on Steven. Steven pops his ult, tries to get bombed, bring it back to his despawn. But did they know that behind them is Slippers waiting for the backstab? Oh, he shouldn't have done that. Now they know they have space to A if he did that.
They're right at the same time though, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
Nick has ult. Nick has ult and he wants it. You can feel it. The nade. He tries to stop the plant, but he doesn't get it. And he's gonna get... Does he know they're right under him though? Oh, he gets one!
See, he does.
It's all up to Steven now. And it's no more.
Nice quick retake there. I feel like Nick made that a little bit riskier than he had to by trying to hold his ult there.
For sure. I think instead of that nade, he just ulted over the box. Probably gets a double there, straight up.
Yep.
Or at least stops playing. If you stop playing, it's over anyway, so...
Yeah, an interesting point on the 3 bomb sites. The other thing to note is there's actually 4, almost 5 choke points that you have to be covering as defenders here. You have the C long, you have the garage, you have B mid, and then you have you have A short and A long. So you're almost required to have a pre-set up.
For sure.
And so it's
harder to shift for sure.
Yeah.
Joke's over. You're dead.
That's an ult from Monk's Seal.
Nowhere to run.
Where's he gonna take it? His ult form gets killed, but he's despawned straight into window and has a good spot. He baited Sovo out for that too. And he got a lot of information. They know they're stacked mid, and so look at their rotate. Their team is pretty stacked on the mid side. Sleepy Boy dies in the pick. Oh, wrong button. And Steven's trying to access site by himself. Can he get it? He gets chunked, but not that hard. Gets one pick out of garage. And this could be Steven's round here.
Gets the pick on Jesse too.
2v3. Zane gets picked by Zoidberg, and now it's just Slippers. He's full HP though. Does he want to try this? Steven's hunting for him. Trying to play an off angle to catch him off guard, and I think it's gonna work. And he gets him. Nice 4K. And that brings some momentum back into the team. That was a 4-round loss streak there. They needed that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, cancer. I don't want to... Never looking at this player ever again. Jesse's is not that great either though.
We can see Omar and see what kind of shock dart he's gonna get.
Yeah, let's check it out.
What kind of darts he's gonna be throwing here at the beginning of the round?
Looks like the answer is none. They're hard shoving. And it's gonna come down to...
Man, that's a big
Slippers. Can Slippers get this? Oh, he sees a lot. And he has his ult. He can stop the push. Buys so much time for his team. Can he get any picks off the backside of it though? It doesn't look like it. They're all dazed. Nick gets one. Nick get another. Nick gets one more. Nick's down though. It's a 3v3 in a post plant. But there's a res here, and he's gonna use it on Nick. He's gonna wall him and then use it on Nick. Oh no, he uses it on Slippers. Oh! Oh, and he saves him! That could be the round. But Steven went out into garage, and I'm not sure if either of them know this. They think it might be, well, they think it's planted for long, but oh, the slow field. Oh, he misses the slow field.
No.
Oh, wait, it still kind of worked, but not enough to stop the peak, though. That was huge.
Oh,
Nice. Steven gets the ace because of it.
That's so unfortunate. Just a little more to the left, and he would have had that in there, and it would have been very hard for Steven to peek that.
Looks like another B push, or C push, sorry. Slipper's gonna try to anchor this. Oh, he hears them, he knows, and it's gonna be his time here. Gets the blind, gets one on the blind. Oh, he can't get more than one though. And the trades come flying in. Monkseal gets one. Fails into garage. Ooh, gets flashed. Oh, but Nick cleaning it up. And there's only one left. Fire Knight coming through CT, and it's not enough.
Selection there. He saw the spike planter and then immediately looked for somebody else and got caught off guard by the wide swinging Omar, I believe.
Oh, let's see. Nick said he had a lot planned for these kind of econ rounds.
Oh, it looks like a stack, for sure. C and garage stack, but it might be the wrong guess right now. Everybody's stacked up around A. Can't imagine it'd be a quick push, but if they do get on A immediately, they'll have no resistance.
Steven's team taking their time, though.
Scouting, and they don't see anybody. And Sova, honestly, is over here pinning them in C, making them believe things that aren't real. And
and the Jet
unfortunately, that side is just totally open, and they're gonna have to play for a full retake.
And they burned Jet ult here, so she's gonna be wanting to look for something.
And they're honestly really slow on the retake too. They should have been faster. And now they don't have much time to play with. Nick is gonna run into Steven soon, and I'm trying to find his fucking button. And he loses the fight.
Or in the terror spawn as well. So
and then the knife boy gets shot in the back.
Oh my goodness.
And finally, it's just Zane, and they can't get a single player. Can't get a single player. And now it's a game of runs, honestly. 2 wins, 4, and then 4 back the other way. Like, with so much momentum swinging back and forth, like, you'd have to expect that
double opping?
they need to try something new, shake it up. And yeah, the double op on Nick's team, ambitious. One is on C site, and the other one is sitting straight up mid. And Jesse's probably gonna have the first shot.
That's way too high.
If he gets this peak on Steve, if he gets this kill on Steven, this is
Joke's over. You're
oh,
dead.
that's the ult.
That's the ult.
He's flashed, and Jesse might die for this. Oh, he lives. But Nick's rotating off the site really early, whipping out the ultimate, and I don't know how much value this is going to get him, if at all. And it gets him nothing. So a really unfortunate ultimate. Now Nick has to play retake with an op, but it's a 3v3 and it's definitely possible. But he's gonna peek into the other Nick very soon. Oh, and the other Nick gets him. Fast peek.
Spike planted.
Come on, execute.
Talk about this having a tendency towards the T side having a bit more of an advantage than they do on the other maps. And showing quite a heavy favor here on attack. 7 rounds already, possibly.
We'll see, though, because MUDKIP struggled on the defense last game too.
It's another A lean, and right now it's all up to Zane to slow this down. He's Sage though, he's got to use his walls, got to use his slow fields.
Off your feet.
And behind him, I don't know if he notices, but Omen has gone behind him, and this could be really difficult for them. Oh, and he's down. And now it's Jesse. Try to stem the tide, and he can't win the fight.
Can't do it.
Steven's on point right now.
And now Nick coming along. Can he find anything? He gets a slide peek, doesn't find it.
Stuck with a stinger.
Oh, he
though.
gets one with the stinger though. From range.
Manages
too.
to get out there, out of there.
And it's a 2v2 right now.
No, just out of bullets in the stinger there.
Oh, and one left, and it's Steven.
2-on-1.
If anybody can do it, it's him.
Don't read this.
One under window. Oh, and he gets him with the drop.
That was...
And to stop the run and bring it to the next half, Jason saves them like he saved them in the 4 rounds that they did win. They're gonna need somebody else to step up soon if they really want to have a shot. But at least on T side, maybe they can get something going. Maybe they can do things that are unexpected. Steven's team really struggled on defense on Split. And Haven might be a better map for them, but they really had their issues on Split on defense, so maybe this is Nick's time.
To them, though, there was also a hyper-aggressive team that they were coming out against with the Frosty Clam Hat entry duo just running over the A site on Split. So we're gonna see if that kind of pressure can come in here with Team Execute and their pretty much triple entry hero team though.
The bomb is on C long now, and they have a triple stack C. He gets scouted with the bomb, and they're going through garage now. Jesse just blitzing through garage, finds him on top of the wall and gets him, but he has to know there's more. Oh, the dash gets the kill too, and that was beautiful. But he can't get right. Oh, but they trade him in the corner, and Steven peeks out of garage and gets one. If Nick can win this fight, he can win the round, but it might not happen. And Nick Valencia, Panning Puma is going through long, and the wall is still there in between, but he can teleport on top of it.
He's not ready for Steven to be running around the way to spawn though here. He's just gonna get shot in the back.
Oh, and he wins it!
He checks it in time.
Oh, and he hears him. He knows. And Nick Valencia doesn't have his gun out! What is he doing? Oh, and Nick is just gonna BM himself.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That's the Yo Betty White.
And that clutch is gonna do things for them. That's gonna be at least like potentially this round. They're on an eco except for Omar, who's elected to buy the Marshall, but everybody else is just on pistols. And that flick right there by Nick to spin around and smell out the fact that he could be coming from CT is gonna be potentially a 2-round swing here for free, especially with this hard push. And they only have one. And it's going to be all on Nick Valencia to see if he can hold this back. And he gets flashed. He gets one even while flashed. Drops down from the box, and he's bought so much time. He's gotten a pick and bought time, and this could be a round winner right here. Panning Puma coming in. He's dead, but Steven from the window with the Sheriff.
With a raise, what are they doing?
Flashing out. Oh, he almost got him in midair. He can't get the kill. He can't find it. And they still know he's in window, but he just can't find the kills. He's had so many opportunities, he gets one. Can he get any more?
Right there.
He's got to know one is right under him. He has to know one's right under him. And he dies to it. But Zane finishes off. And there's a 2-round swing.
Now we're tied up, 7-7 again.
If there's ever a time where the Stinger actually looks like a good gun, it's when the person is above you in heaven and they have to drop right in front of you.
But interestingly enough, for Team MUDKIP, Omar bought in the last round, and they lost, and Sleepy Boy also kind of half bought, and they don't really have the best like equipment on. Like Omar will have to go with a Spectre or another Marshall, and Sleepy Boy will probably have to do either a Bulldog or a Spectre here. And they'll basically be on equal footing. Nobody will be rocking like full Phantoms except for Steven and Nick on that team. And Sleepy Boy doesn't buy. He has 2,400 in the bank and actually doesn't buy whatsoever. I don't know if that's intentional, but it feels like it's not.
Alright, trying to flush out Steven mid. He likes to play near the fast rotates.
Oh, they get Steven though. Oh, and Nick gets another. And they're cutting from garage. And there's only one left, and it's Omar. And I've definitely said this before. Oh, he gets him. He tags him. But I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, but is a Marshall gonna get you 4 kills?
Oh, he gets one with the shock dart. Might not get you 4 kills, but it might get you 2 here and some guns. Oh, and it does!
Oh!
And Omar says, nope, not today. You get the round, but not my life. Oh, and he's looking for another. Oh, but the wall's gonna block it. And they're gonna be off. There's not much to. Ooh. Oh, there's a hole. They hear the reload though. And Zane shuts it down.
It's 3 or 4 in a row now.
It's 3. Well, it's 4 in a row actually, because they got the last round on the CT side as well, or the defense side as well. So they strung together quite a lot. And honestly, look at MUDKIP's economy. It's actually pretty hurt right now. Now Steven and Nick are the ones that can't buy, and their teammates are buying, and Omar's sticking with the Marshals. So like they have a pretty disjointed economy. And right now, Nick's team is looking pretty solid for another round win if they don't get surprised somehow. And speaking of surprise, they have, what, 2 people playing mid, 1 person playing garage, only 1 A, but nobody's threatening A right now, so. Steven's gonna look for it with the Sheriff.
Oh.
He gets the ult off. And let's see what he can get with his ult. He gets 1. Oh, he gets none. He didn't do damage either, I don't think. Ooh, and Jesse gets a big chunk on him. But Nick gets an actual kill in window on the backstab, and Nick could have opened up this round with that. Steven's down, but it's a 4v3, 4v2. It looks pretty dire for Zane. Ooh, but Jesse picking up kills. And these are clutch kills, and now it's Jesse and Zane threatening the B site. Oh, Sage with the interesting wall, and it's gonna let them pivot, but Omar sees it, and it's gonna be Omar versus the world here. Wait, they switch back again. The mind games. Yeah, they've got plenty of time. And if this is an A take, this will be really hard for Omar and Damien to take back here.
They're not responding yet. They still think they're hovering around B.
Yeah, Jesse has plenty of utility. There's 2 slow fields on the Sage. And this is going to be really hard for them to retake if they get this utility down. But Jesse might make a mistake here and wide peek, and if he does, it could be it.
Alright, Omar's up in heaven now.
Oh, Jesse could get the better of Damien here. No, Jesse's getting distracted. Hold your angle. You can't see the drop. Oh, I think Damien should have seen Jesse's gun there. And gets him because of the gun pick. And now it's all down to Zane. Oh, and that could be it. Oh, and it's it. And Jesse misplayed that really heavily. He got antsy, he didn't know where to look. He had to know that if he dropped, he would have heard it. Or if the guy came out in front of him, he has to hold that angle. Like, Jesse didn't know what to do there and was put between like 2 options that weren't great, but he had to commit to one of them, and he committed to the wrong one.
We see a very heavy tendency towards the Guardian here for both Colin and Omar. Every round, they've got plenty of money in the bank, and they decide that the Guardian's a better choice here.
Omar hits a lot of fast headshots with that.
Oh, Nick gets team flash there actually. But they've got a lot of people moving mid, and Steven's the only one here who gets team flashed. Monkseal flashed himself and died because of it. And now Steven scouts one out, gets the spray transfer and gets 2. And that's got to be the round.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm liking the B pushes.
It could have worked, but honestly, Jason fucked up 2 flashes and flashed his teammates and himself twice in a row. They didn't really shove on that round. It would have been a 5v1 shove, but they really messed up the execution there, and I think that was like really painful. Like, I don't think the decision was necessarily incorrect. They just didn't do it correctly. They didn't actually pull out what they needed to.
They could be back in this round.
Yeah, for sure, and especially with Nick angling towards A, Steven's going to start getting antsy and not realize exactly where they want to go, and Slippers is holding the door. Slippers also has ult too. Oh, the pick on Steven is huge! And Nick doesn't know that nobody's on the A site, and rotates towards the C site. But Damien needs to be the linchpin here. He needs to find something either in garage, or here's the garage player. Can he get him though? Oh, and he loses the fight. And that's probably going to be the round loss unless Omar has something really special for us.
Yeah, Nick can play long here, and if any, and it's just a Sova, so as long as he doesn't flank Nick here, he's got a easy peek on this bomb.
Oh, he's
And worst
heading
case
towards
scenario,
garage.
just burns his ult.
Ooh, it's gonna be a garage play from Omar. But Slippers is scouting this out. Ooh, Slippers whiffs! Ooh. Slippers whipped really
The
hard there. That was
Guardian's
scary.
inability for close quarters combat there really showing itself. As soon as you start spamming with that, the ability to control where you're actually aiming that is very, very hard. If you're not getting that first 1 to 2 shots in, you're gonna have a real hard time making sure anything else lands.
Note right now, they're at a they can still buy from that stinger.
Mudkip's pretty fucked on Econ though.
Steven is gonna be running a sheriff.
Be running a sheriff and solo holding B with the sheriff, but this poke is towards A, and it's gonna be Nick running into so many people. Oh, the flash fails and team flashes him again. Wow, he's still alive in here, and he gets a kill. That's insane. But honestly speaking, the Monksdale sabotaged his team multiple times there. That was a multiple team member team flash. Oh, and Colin gets to rotate. The res is gonna be helpful here, but everybody's on A site and they have the bomb. This is going to be insanely difficult.
Got a nice little corner. He's holding with I believe a Phantom back in there. Oh, they're not even gonna check it. Oh no.
He's gonna get 1. He's gonna get 2. Oh, he dies to 1. But can Jason pull out the miracle and actually sweep them? He has ult. He could try. Oh, gets caught in the jump. And a bind climb. Oh, and Nick misses him on the peak. He's actually out and able to go to a different site and plant. And he hears Sova. And he gets him. This is going to be big. But he can't plant for window. He needs to know he can't plant for window. Oh, and he pays for it. He had so much time. He knew they were stacked on A side. He could have planted on the side of Fox and played out towards BC connector, but he didn't really have that thought process in his head, and he pays for it with that round. But that round honestly was Jason saving them, but Jason also honestly shooting down their chances at winning that round really heavily. He slowed down their push by team flashing every one of his teammates, and then they couldn't kill Panting Puma because they were all flashed.
Let's take what they have.
Yeah, it's not looking like Jason plays a lot of Phoenix.
He's top fragging for his team, so it's definitely adding some value, but he needs to make sure that he can win those rounds when he needs to win those rounds. And they're going to push in here. Nick is going to watch the rotate. And Jesse goes down. And behind them, Zane loses the fight to Colin with the stinger. And Colin's not going to hold back and cypher them out. Ooh, but dies for it. There's still a 4v3, and a ton of ults are up now. Steven actually...
but Sova.
Right, and Steven thinks it might be a C push, so he actually goes all the way back to C, trying to wait for Nick. Jason gets scouted in mid, and Jason ults, but that's a mistimed ult probably here. They're gonna run from it. Ooh, but Slippers with the pick on A, and if Nick is smart, he should probably whip it back. Don't think too hard. But he's doing it. Nick's really thinking
right
too fucking hard here. You have a pick, you should use it. And now with the time ticking down, he's just trying to get too creative.
Steven's getting antsy.
Yeah.
Did Nick hear those footsteps?
Not sure, but Nick needs to know his teammate is on B side, and it's clear. There isn't much thinking needed to happen right here.
That's a res on Nick.
Nick has to plant, but the Sova just peeked, and now it's BC connector too. Nick's in trouble.
You're dead.
And Sova scouts him for the free kill. And honestly, Nick could have committed to the site so much earlier there. He played that so slowly, and like we've been talking about how this team needs more aggression, and this is one of those moments where like, oh, nice kill through the wall. But this is one of those moments where like you need that aggression. Like, come on, you have a pick, you need to use it, you need to abuse it, you need to make sure you push hard on those sites. And the lack of aggression has cost them a couple rounds already. And considering this match is only 1 round apart, like it's pretty painful.
Be the difference maker. I'm wondering if they're not confident in their post plan.
I mean, that's definitely part of it. And I think they're not confident in their post plant, and I think they're not confident in like taking specific aim battles against Steven. And like, it's hurting them. This team has every game that Steven has really hard popped off. It's been against this team. He's been more stymied against like the Clam Half Fiesta team because that team has better aimers. But this team, they don't seem to have the confidence to take on Steven in aim battles or take on anybody in aim battles. And because of that, they're getting really stalled out. But here's the shove. Jesse lives with 5 HP. And the knives don't get anybody. Nick's still alive in the backside. Walks through the fire and gets Steven. That was cheeky and it worked out. And do they know he's from spawn? Because Nick hasn't scouted it yet. Oh, it's from garage. My bad. So it's a 1v1. Nick with 90 HP and the bomb.
He's still running the ghost. He didn't pick up a vandal.
Ooh, and he wins it with the ghost anyway with the 4K.
He says, I didn't pick up the vandal. That's okay. I didn't need it. I like my little suppressed pistol.
To drop in, pick by a vandal later. And the ult situation is actually pretty interesting for both of these teams. There's only one ult up on Nick, and that's it. And nobody else is within like 1. Omar's within 2. But that's the closest thing here. So if Nick can make something happen with his ult, like this might be the time to use it to put it on cooldown and then line it up with the rest of your team's ults later.
Jason's also sitting on $4,200, and he opted for the Bulldog instead of buying something else.
Oh, Nick gets a pick in short, and that's big. They need to use it, but they run away. They get the. They go to the garage pick instead.
And not getting a heal from Zane here. Okay, there it is.
And Jason runs into 2.
Yeah, they're just walking into
but that's a
the
good
stack
kill.
now. I mean,
And they
the
need to
picks
know
are
that
going
Colin.
their way, though.
They see Steven back here and they get him, and that's gonna be the round win. Some sort of miracle will have to happen for Sleepy Boy to pull this one out. Oh, he heard that. He knows this one in garage now. But this isn't worth going for at this point. Your economy's pretty fucked. Well, actually, I guess it wasn't that bad. They can force outside of... Yeah, they can force it pretty easily. That loss streak, I guess. Small loss streak.
And Nick will be on a Bulldog or something, but otherwise...
Yeah, it should be fine. Spectre 5. Still the Guardian picks. And then the Judge pick from Omar. What angle is he going to hold to use the Judge pick?
Oh, he's got so much money, too.
Yeah, for real. Oh, and they leave the A site open, but they know that Nick's team hates shoving quickly. Nick's team probably won't even realize the A site is open here, and they draw him out mid. Ooh, Colin gets one with the Guardian. And they sweep them through mid.
My goodness.
Nick gets one, but he has to know there's multiple in there.
A clean execution.
And the last one is Jesse. Hiding in the wings.
With no spike.
But there's almost no way this happens.
Team Execute is going to have a nice full buy next round either way, though. So, there isn't a lot of downside.
Oh, and he gets spy cammed. Super awkward. And he's just trying to smoke himself in, but that's probably not worth it. You're going to have to fight your way out now, Jesse. He's going to hold the corner, and Steven's coming from the site. They also see him with the camera, clearly, considering he got tagged by it. So he's playing this very slowly, and I don't think he needs to play like this or can play like this. And he doesn't even know that Steven's about to shoot him. And Steven's just hit 40 frags in this game, so really tearing it up.
This is going to be a big A stack here, it looks like. I might actually push quickly.
Ooh.
They're flashing. They're doing it. They
need to push
the
on.
spike with them, which is huge. Usually they're dropping it to rotate.
And it's gonna be Damien. He walls off long, so they can't access long very easily. But Jesse is tempted to jump over. Damien with the slow orb. He's getting a big stall. He gets the first.
Why are they walking through that?
Can he get more? He gets flashed here. He loses the fight because of the flash, but his entire team is rotated over, and it's just a 4v4. 3v4, and from window, Steven's gonna cut one of them down. And now the only man left, Yo Betty White, with the ult up.
Spike is on site.
Oh, if he gets it, oh, it's the 1-1. He doesn't know where Nick is necessarily, but Nick is really hurt.
Yes. All of the spells up.
Oh, he's gonna go for the aggressive play. He didn't get it. He doesn't know he's short. Oh, but Nick whiffs!
Oh! What a
The battle of the Knicks. There can only be one.
There's only one.
Close the series out here.
And this is match point.
Shoots up the groups. Yo, he's feeling it. Okay, Omar on a Marshall. Let's see, is this just gonna be a B garage push? Did Omar end up buying?
Yeah, Omar's got a Marshall.
Yeah, he's got a Marshall, but they had some money on other people for like some other stuff. But I guess he just really wanted the
Has a
range.
Spectre?
Steven trying to pin down B, but he hears them garage. He has to.
Zoidberg in garage.
He has to know their garage. Here's the peak. Can he get one? He gets one. Can he get two? No, and he doesn't, and he goes down, and that is unfortunate for them.
Alright, they're rotating off of A, but they're still holding A in window here.
Yeah, and they still have cameras. Like, this is not the easiest C take here on where Nick's
Offense hasn't made a
facing.
move yet. They need to figure out what they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, their best fragger is down. You've got a lot of options. Pick a site.
Yeah.
Have faith that
Omar's
you can
moving
win.
off of C. All they have is camera.
Look at Collins moving mid. He's actually kind of spooked them.
Joke's over.
But he's over shoving on this. He got so much information and threw it away, and now they're going back to C. They know the Cypher's dead. The Cypher can't activate traps. The Cypher can't use his camera. Oh, and the res is shut down.
He's instantly dead.
And that could be the game. We'll see. Nick's on site now. And Omar's still on A, and so is Nick Valencia. They're both on A, even though they've gotten shoved through garage, and that could be crippling.
Rotating through CT.
3 on 5 retake. Oof.
And Sleepy Boy is trying to take the garage play.
Hey, Sova drones in.
And
They know they're coming from that direction now.
He gets Fire Knight.
Garage hold is down.
Slippers actually doesn't commit to the utility usage, but if he gets it here, he can get one. Oh, and he whiffs. And it's possible. Oh, but the time is ticking down. He has to stick. He just has to stick it, and it's not going to be enough.
There it is. Game
GG.
over.
And that was the upset.
That was
Kabuto
spicy.
takes top of the group A.
That's
Yeah.
spicy as fuck. Damn.
I'm going to let the stat screen roll and then